Hello, KGC fans and listeners. Today I am joined by a country gospel singer. He's such a great talent. Um, and while we are talking about music, I want you guys to go down to DannyStefanetti.com. Check out her new album, Danny Stefanetti Live from Big Bear. She has re-merched all this. The first one sold out, and so I'm very proud of her for that. And go check out William Lee Golden's book, Behind the Beard, at Amazon. And for all the Oaks books, go to oakridgeboys.com and William Lee Golden and the Goldens.com and everything like that. So today I am joined by my good buddy, Dwayne Campbell. Dwayne, how you doing, sir?
Doing great. Doing great today.
Good to have you on the show.
I appreciate you having me on the show.
Well, where are you calling us from today?
Willis, Texas.
Ooh, yeah, Houston Texans fan?
Uh, yeah, as much as I can be. Not doing too great this year.
No. They never do good. But are you more of a Houston fan or a Dallas fan?
Uh, do I have to answer that
No.
question? I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one because I may have some friends that get upset with me if I told you I was a Dallas fan.
Well, Dallas is good. They actually got a star quarterback. They got Dak Prescott. What have the Texans got? Nobody I
Well,
can name off the top of my head.
and to be honest, the reason why I am a Dallas fan is because when I was younger, the Oilers weren't they left, so all I had was Dallas. So I was a Dallas fan back when I'll date myself, but Troy Aikman and Emmett Smith and Michael Irving, the trio, was awesome back then. So I don't really follow football too much anymore. I get crazy busy, so but
I'm a Titans guy, so
oh no, oh no.
I'm a Titans guy, so you'll see me representing um the Tennessee Titans. Derrick Henry, Ryan
Uh,
Tannehill. Our
that is,
team isn't doing so good either. So,
well, at least I didn't know that before I got on your show. We may have been doing something like
but good thing I mentioned that on air, so then off air we can have a little bit more words. But Dwayne, I want to ask you about how you got into music. You told me before we got on here that you lived in Ohio for a little bit, and I want to talk to you a little bit about how you got interested in music.
I had started in music when I was a kid. My dad, he was we lived in Vegas for a really short time, and he was a short kind of short fat dude, and but he could sing really good, and he could imitate people, but that was he could sing. I mean, like just like George Jones, and he could sing like Elvis too. So he was. I always say it was the later years of Elvis, but just a lot shorter. You know how he got a little fatter, and so my dad did a lot of. He did some Elvis impersonations in Vegas, and then I think he just didn't want to pay a band anymore, so he taught me and my brother how to play drums and bass. so, so we kind of got roped into it that way, and learned to play drums and bass, and I played with him, and we did some like nursing homes too, and different churches and events and things like that. So I played drums I've played drums forever. So I went and I started playing with my a youth choir that we developed at my church, played drums for them. And I really didn't start writing music though till I was later on. I joined a band in Ohio and found out I started writing. So when I was about 30, so I started writing my first song, and then we moved back to Texas when I turned just about 30. So I was actually 25 when I joined the band in Ohio. So I moved back to Texas from Ohio, and we started doing. I joined another band in Texas with the church I'm at now, and we traveled and played around for about almost 10 years. And so then about about 5 years ago, I started writing for myself and started doing music for myself, writing my own music, and that's where I am today. uh,
Well, go ahead.
my first my I kind of got started. My first song I really wrote that did pretty good was called "For Your Right." It was a patriotic song that I wrote, and I actually just wrote it, and it was a Memorial Day. I believe it was a Memorial Day like 5 years ago, and I just recorded it and on my phone, just a little small video. And my niece was visiting, and she put it on her Instagram, and it just got really kind of blowing up. So a bunch of people were listening to it, and a guy from New York or something did a show called the I can't even remember the name of the show. He put it on that show, and it's even got more views. And a guy in Houston, recording studio, he's really good. Joey Garza heard it, and he called me up and said, I want to actually track that song for free. He didn't even charge me anything to track the song. And so we tracked it and did pretty good again. And then I got telling you my whole entire story.
Go ahead,
And
man.
so then AOK Records from Nashville called me about a year later and wanted to do a full album with me. And so I did that. And now we've just done about four more singles since then.
Well, what I love, and you said that you were telling me your whole life story. Something I've grown to learn, about other people is that's one of the reasons why I do this show is because I know everything about me. I know everything about KGC and how this show got started, but I really grow through learning from different people and new creative people. And you talked about living in Texas and you talked about, living in Ohio, and we're gonna get to all that. But I want to ask you, who are some of your influences? You mentioned guys like George Jones and Elvis, and those are some of the more common names that you hear with influences. But who are some of the obscure, some people who might look at you and say, you're an influence, that's person's an influence?
Um, there's a Christian when I was really younger. It was a Christian band called the Hensons. I don't know if you heard of. They're a Southern gospel group. Kenny
Yeah.
was you have you heard of?
Yeah,
Okay,
and having friends like William Lee Golden, Golden, he posts a lot about those on Twitter. So and the Oak Ridge Boys, the Statler Brothers. I know Southern gospel music. Trust me.
nice. So actually, that Kenny, I was a big fan of Kenny. Oh, when I was a kid, I wanted to sing just like Kenny. So that they was a big influence. I mean, uh, not really too much. Like I like a lot of music. My music is huge. Like what I love to listen to. I sing country because it's just kind of the way it comes out and the way I write.
Mm.
But I mean, if you were to look at my music stuff, it would be it's all over the place. Like this guy listens to everything. So um, I just like music. And sometimes like if you have you seen what me and 12 Below did? You know
Uh,
12 Below, right?
I haven't. I know who 12 Below is because they did a song with Kate Staton, but I do know who 12 Below is, but I haven't gotten a chance to listen to that.
March the 10th, it's going to be released to like iTunes. And he took one of a song. I wanted just a beat, and I asked if anybody on Twitter knew anybody, and he's like, I can do a beat for you. And I actually gave him a song, and he just the whole thing it's totally different than what I'm used to doing. So I thought it was pretty cool how it come out. So
Well,
it's yeah.
well, let me know when that comes out, and we'll. What's the title of that song?
I believe it's called, I think we named it Riding with You.
Well, here's what we'll do. Everybody, go check out Dwayne and 12 Below on March 12th,
March 10th.
March 10th. and we will keep you guys updated, and we might get you and 12 Below to get on and come hang out with us. But
He's cool dude, man. He's a really cool guy.
yeah, you talk a lot about growing up and spiritual. Was spirituality always a big influence on you, especially with the music you've been writing?
Oh yeah. Um, I mean, I'm a Christian country artist and positive. I try to stay positive too on message. I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't have any problem with different stuff, but I try to stay positive and um, thing Christian or something that's gonna uplift you or make you feel good is what I try to stay with. I mean, there's plenty of other songs, so I kind of that's why I would kind of write.
Yeah. You do you write every song that you do you write every song that you recorded?
So far, yes, I've written everything I've done. I've written.
So, talk to us a little bit about some of the inspirations behind the patriotic song. What was going through your head when you were sitting down to write that one?
I mean, I'll be honest. I really didn't care too much about the kneeling of the flag when they were doing all that back with the football.
Yeah.
I and the idea of they're trying to stand up for what they believe. That is fine. I didn't approve of it, but I started thinking about it, and my brother-in-law served 2 tours in Iraq. I mean, it was he signed up at boot camp when he was in boot camp. 9/11 happened. So yeah, it was kind of crazy. So I wrote the song for him. Um, but the thing about it is whenever you're standing up for your rights and whenever you are, you're upholding what you believe, remember where you got the rights from. And that's because a soldier or someone gave, even not just soldiers, like your police officers, your firefighters, all anybody that has anything to do with keeping America running gives of their lives. So whenever you want to stand up, just remember that that right wasn't just free. It was somebody paid a price for it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a reminder the words of that song to give thanks to those who sacrificed to give you your freedom.
You know, and yes, we here at the KGC show, we want to say thank you to all the first responders, the cops, the fire department, the military that keep our freedoms free, so we could be doing shows like this and great conversations like this, and to all of our troops, thank you for what you do, and our hats are off to you, and our hearts are with you because it's when we are home with our families during the holidays and we get to see our families and actually kiss our babies, you guys are out there fighting for our freedoms, and so I just want to say thank you for that. But talk to us a little bit about growing up in church, and when you were writing the patriotic song, did you um eh, was it a God moving song? Were you aiming for it to have God work with you in that song?
I did. The second verse says, "I believe God's the answer," and that's what I believe. My beliefs are, and that's what I stand up for. I believe He's the answer for everything, but not necessarily because the song was about the right that we have to do, even for me to believe what I believe, and which as a Christian, I'm a Christian, but I don't I believe everybody should be able to stand up for what they believe in, as long as it falls into the category of legal. It's legal. Yeah, I want everybody to be able to stand up for what they believe, because if they can stand up for what I can stand up for what I believe. So, and I can always find um, uh, something in common with everybody too. So I don't get in arguments with anybody over anything political or anything like that. I just go with the message of the song about standing up for what you believe in, who gave you the right to do that.
Well, I want to do a couple rapid fire questions because those are always fun, and I always enjoy doing those rapid fire questions. Number one thing is go check out Dwayne on on iTunes and Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and just keep up with Dwayne. He's going to be getting a website up soon, as from what I was told earlier. But just follow Dwayne everywhere on social media, and we love brother Dwayne. But what's your favorite TV show that's going on right now?
Uh, don't have much time to watch a lot of TV. Normally, I watch old stuff, man, like The Office or things like that.
The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, absolutely. I do like the Yellowstone and the 18. Them shows are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Uh, I like them.
Favorite movie?
Oh, Back to the Future one.
Yeah. Oh,
Ah,
dude, I gotta tell you a story about Back to the Future in my high school after we get done here. Shout out Innovation High School. But favorite color,
Green.
favorite place you've lived,
Willis. I like Willis.
favorite song on the radio now.
Oh man, should I one of my what song is I don't know, man. That's too hard of a question. That's too hard to answer.
Well, we'll just say Amazing Grace.
There, I don't know if they're playing that on the radio right now.
or the Dolly Parton song, the Dolly Parton Christian song. I'm not sure if you've heard that, but oh my gosh, dude, it's great. If you listen to, what do you listen to, gospel or country more?
That's the to be honest, don't it's kind of weird. I don't listen to a whole lot of music. Uh, I it's weird. I don't.
Well, we'll just
Not
say,
even,
what's that?
uh, I like jazz. I really do. If I'm gonna put in my music, I listen to a lot of jazz, which is really weird. I
I
like jazz.
I never knew that about you, that you like jazz. How did that influence come to be about?
Well, because I was a drummer, so I loved like listening to jazz. One of my favorite drummers was David Weckl. Love David Weckl.
Yeah, David, he's a beast, and you remind me a lot of Gordon Moat, the pianist for Alabama.
Gordon Moe, yeah, hey, Gordon Moe was in the studio. He did my first song.
Really?
Matter of fact, I'm trying to think which song. I think he may be the piano player for You're Right.
Really?
No, he played on my song called it was The Couch. Gordon Moe played on The Couch.
What a great dude he is.
Dude, so man, he's a crazy piano player.
Gordon, we love you here, buddy.
Oh,
We gotta get
Gordon
you on the show, dude. But
is incredible.
favorite sport, basketball or football?
Well, I played both in high school, so I like basketball, football.
Favorite basketball team?
Celtics.
Ooh, Boston. I'm an Oklahoma City Thunder type guy.
Don't tell anybody I was born in Boston.
Oh, this doesn't really get out that much. It only gets about 45 people that are subscribed.
Well,
It'll hey,
oh,
hey.
my brothers are both born in Texas. So I was born in and no wait, my brother's South Carolina. So I'm the only Yankee in the yeah.
Are you a Yankees fan?
What's that?
Are you a Yankees fan?
No, not a Yankees fan.
Thank God.
I'm gonna be a red White Sox and Celtics fan.
Oh, buddy, you have my heart. You have my heart, buddy. Do and finishing this up with a little stupid question, but any questions really stupid that I ask on the show. Just kidding. What's your favorite ice cream?
Oh shoot, man! Probably I just like vanilla.
Oh, dude, you and me both. I love you,
That's
buddy.
whatever I want to. It's a blank canvas.
Uh-huh. That's you are a great, great, great guy, and ladies and gentlemen, we just had a little fun to wrap up this interview, but seriously, in all seriousness, what's that?
You have to check out my new single though, "Taken by Peyton."
Yes, we do have to talk about.
Can I tell you a little bit about that song?
Go
Yeah.
ahead, tell us whatever you want, man.
So that song was a joke. I mean, it turned out to be a joke. We just end up. I think we got like 10,000 views on Spotify already, and it's been out for like a month. So taking my Peyton was a joke. My niece was 12. We're really close since she was 3. So a couple of about 6 months ago, she's like, write me a song for my birthday. I'm like, really? That's so asked her what she wanted for birthday. She's like, write me a song. I'm like, okay, you write your song. I'm like, there's your. She's a little bit of a narcissist. Like, you want me to write a song all about you, don't you? So anyway, I wrote it as a joke starting out. I mean, it basically describes her. I don't know if you've heard "Taken by Peyton" yet. The song
Yeah,
describes
I
me.
haven't quite yet, but I will.
Uh, and so I sent it to my publisher. I was like, I'm playing around with this song. She's like, we gotta like put this out. And so we tracked it, sent it to get it tracked, and came back to sing it. And it turned to be a really good song. So it's my newest single, and everybody check that out if you can. It's trying to get that up to. But we're gonna put that. We're actually sending that to mainstream radio here pretty soon. So
Yeah.
it'll be first mainstream radio release.
Well, do me a favor and go check out Dwayne. Go check out his songs. Every Dwayne has a story to tell, and he tells it through songs. And Dwayne, he where can people go to check up with you, like buy your merchandise and everything?
Well, I got to get some merchandise. We're working on that too. So it's kind of coming along pretty quick. So, but I mean, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Spotify. I do a lot of Twitter stuff. That's where I met Jeff, 12 Below. The cool. Twitter's a really cool place to hang out. It really is. That's where I met you at Twitter. So
Yeah, I hope I'm a part of that cool group. Yeah.
I'll put you up there.
But Dwayne, I appreciate it, buddy, and everyone go check out his stuff on Spotify. Um, go check out everything, and thank you again, Dwayne, for coming on the show and promoting, and we'll get you on with 12 Below, and we'll just have fun, man.
It was fun. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for being here on the show. While we're talking about music again, please continue to check out Danny Stefanetti's um, live from Big Bear. Purchase this. If you want it autographed, what you have to do is purchase this and then write her a DM on social media. And just if you want it personalized, just write a message on who you want it to be personalized to, and we will get that out, and she will get that out to you. I say we like I have everything. Danny, I love you. Dwayne, I love you, buddy, and we'll be talking soon. Love you guys. Love one another, and remember, send a text out to somebody who really could need it, because one text can change somebody's life. Thank you so much. God bless.